Hi, my name is Beth Whitaker. I'm Associate Professor of Political Science at UNC Charlotte, and my focus area is African politics. My research has to do with migration and security issues within Africa, looking at people migrating from one African country to another as refugees or as economic migrants, and how they're received in other countries. I also do some work on African diaspora populations outside of Africa. What do you think about when you think of Africa? What words come to mind? For many Americans, the words that come to mind are words like giraffe, hippopotamus, famine, hunger, war, conflict, tribe. These are the words, these are the representations of Africa that we're most likely to see in popular culture, on the media, in books, in movies, and also in children's books. In this seminar, we're going to try to break down those stereotypes and critique some of the dominant narratives that are perpetuated in popular culture about Africa. We're going to talk about some readings that question these stereotypes or that ask for a broader, more representative view, perspective on Africa. And we're going to use some children's books to talk about what are some of the stereotypes that are included and what are some of the stereotypes that might be dispelled in some of the children's books. We'll spend the summer getting alternative perspectives on Africa by reading books by African novelists and also watching films created by African directors. And that will help broaden our view. And then in the fall part of the seminar, we'll use those books and films as entry points to talk about issues such as ethnicity, disease, conflict, gender issues within Africa, and other topics like these. My hope is that we can break down some of the stereotypes, but that we can also figure out ways to use the materials that include stereotypes in teaching as well. I want to say that I do have three motivations for doing a CTI seminar. The first is that when I was in school, I learned very little about Africa. When I was in K through 12, I learned very little about Africa, and I'd like to change that for some students. The second is that I married into a family of teachers. My husband has been a high school teacher for many years. His parents and his grandfather were all high school teachers, and I know the value of professional development opportunities for teachers. But the third and the most important to me is that I have two young kids. One of them is a first grader in CMS right now, and the other will be starting kindergarten in CMS in another year. And I want to know that someday when they're in class that maybe their teachers will know a little bit more about Africa. So if you're interested in joining me on this journey, I invite you to apply for this seminar. Thank you.